Alright, welcome back to Blue Exorcist, anime review, episode number 31. This one is basically covering the newest episode. If I can get back to it here, come on, thank you. It is called As the Beggars Were Tears. Yep, that's the name of this episode, and this episode covers the rest of chapter 78, pages 1732, the entirety of chapter 79, and for chapter 80, the first 23 pages and pages 33 to 35. So, we kind of begin left off the last episode. Now, basically, the first portion's episode is a flashback, which begins where the last one left off, basically after Shira went home with Rin's adoptive father, where stay there for a bit and go like an orphanage. I'm assuming she's 10 at this point. Yes, a 10-year-old asking about making babies. And then later on, then we jump ahead about 10 years later, where she's now 20, where she's like hanging out with guys. We see a young Yuki. And then she, is told to go visit basically, Rin's adoptive father, and they'll be here on guys, and then she take off her top. Now, in the manga, you actually see her nipples. In the anime, no. They censor that, which I'm fine with that. That's perfectly fine. I have no issue at all. So, despite the fact she's wearing a very slutty looking top, and of course he proceeds to take off his own shirt to give her basically something to wear because she won't want to catch a cold. By living her own life. And then, of course, we have Yuki, who's becoming an entertainment exit and having Shira look after him. Before we see this, you see Yuki where he's in a weight room. Yes. It looks like he's about to lift some weights. Interesting. And then we jump ahead to present day. My guess is 7 years later. I'm guessing anyways, because, I'm guessing that Yuki, probably he first met Shira, she was 20 and he was 10 when they first met. Now he's 17 and she is now currently 27. And she's there with Hachiro looking about, and all of a sudden, basically, Hachiro's heads catch on fire thanks to Rin's blue flame. And the plan is basically for Shima to distract him. So let's be, and of course, he's got Shira. Eventually, Hachiro comes to the surface, and of course, then he threatens Yuki, which apparently she frees herself, and she frees Yuki, and holding the blade down for a little while longer. And of course, basically, she wants to have her own. She doesn't want to deal with him anymore. Eventually, this big explosion happening, and then he's reduced to a small regular snake, and he proceeds to slither away. And, it was all Shira's choice to just let him go. It'll take him a while, basically, a fair amount of time to recover. So he's no threat. He can have basically the order keep an eye on him. And, of course, she hugs him. And, of course, she laughs at Yuki for basically oh, you're going to take care of me. So she kind of laughed at that. And then, of course, basically, he gets looked at. Apparently, it looks like he's going to need surgery. He also broke his arm, broke his ribs. And then Shio talks to him about possibly doing Illuminati. Then he proceeds to get up, and then he collapses. And then he wakes up, presumably a day later, where he has surgery. And he is told he needs 2 months to recover. So, and of course, he's woken up. Shima basically looks like he's about to tell him something. And Rin has no idea what's going on. Shima goes off on her own. And then the episode ends with Yuki expressing he needs a broader vision. End of the episode. Gotta admit, good episode. It almost finished adapting this whole arc. It is a definite that the very next episode will, in fact, cap this arc off. Yes. Oh, and I did check. We have exactly 7 more episodes left to go for the whole season. And next week, we are halfway through this season. So, I got done Blue Exorcist. I got done Bleach. I caught up with the other anime, which is the healer who vanished from his party. So you probably think, hey, where's Demon the Retry? Where's Rama Half? Well, I keep checking, and they've not released new demo episode for either one of these. So, gonna do the other anime I was gonna do anyways from that next. And then, who knows? Though I should point out, I'll mention basically about the runtime of these episodes. This I'm going to talk about in soon. Okay? Thanks to you. Bye.